a lot of autistic people suffer with anxiety. I certainly do. That was one of my main issues that I had, a lot of anxiety around a lot of things, sensory issues, but also sort of like mental overload. And then, you know, with girls, we've talked about masking before and how stressful that can be because we're constantly putting on an act. And even though we don't realise we're constantly putting on an act. So how do autistic people manage anxiety? Well, there are lots of different ways, and there's, you know, anxiety is something that everyone has to deal with at some point of their lives, isn't it? But I think with autistic people, it's just magnified. So I know if from my own personal experience, I became very, very anxious around things that I couldn't control, certain work in sort of work situations where we had an open plan office and I hated it, and it just, the overstimulation, I just couldn't cope with it. And then I think with autistic people, once they start to go into a sort of meltdown about something, then what we do is we overthink it, don't we? And then it becomes even worse. So we're like, it's like anxiety on anxiety on anxiety. So yeah, I mean, personally, I take a small amount of medication, and I think I probably always will, to keep the edge off my anxiety. So that's how I cope with it. But I believe in preparation. So I like to prepare for all eventualities if I can, which makes me a really good planner. I'm really good at doing that because I have to know exactly what we're doing, when we're going to get there, when we're going to leave, who's going to be there, what's it going to be like, and all those sorts of things. And that's one of my big key things. So if I know that I'm going into a situation which is going to cause me anxiety, I try and plan as much as I can. And I also plan for support. So often I'll speak to people that I'm with and say, you know, this is really difficult for me. I just want you to check in with me and help me out. And if I go a bit doolally and start either not speaking or speaking a load of rubbish, then just go with it. So there's all sorts of different things that we can do. But I do think that preparation is the key one. So try and think about that if you're going into situations which you know are going to cause you anxiety. Just try and plan as much as possible.